Alright, welcome back everybody to Katawa Shoujo. Now we just received the letter of Iwanako, you may remember, girl in the beginning. And yeah, now I'm really interested what is going to happen. I already told in the last video, probably somebody's going to find it. Maybe Iwanako comes with it. We still don't know Imi's backstory, so there is so much to learn. So much to find out, so let's do it. So we stopped off mid-sentence, so I go back. I'm waiting patiently in the hallway of the girls' dormitory just outside of Imi and Rin's room. Imi is apparently helping Rin with getting dressed. I suppose that makes perfect sense, as I have no idea how Rin would get dressed otherwise. Picnic! Picnic? That's what I said. Sounds pretty exciting. I know, right? Rin chooses this moment to make an observation. The sky seems threatening today. Actually, I noted that too on my way over. Despite the sunshine of the early morning, the afternoon seems to have taken a turn for the gloomy. There's a heaviness to the air as well that usually heralds a rainstorm. I wonder if I should have brought my umbrella. Yeah, probably she has got a point. Amy, you're sure that you still want to risk getting caught in the rain? Well, that's the plan, and then she's all wet and stuff and you can have your lovey-dovey moment. I don't even know why I bothered asking. Amy pops out of Rin's room into the hallway, looking shocked that I'd even suggest cancelling our plans. Of course! What, the threat of rain's supposed to stop me? I can't help but grin at her belligerent response. It's almost like she's daring the rain to come. If Mother Nature were walking down the street, I think Amy would probably start a fight with her, or at least challenge her to a race. In fact, Amy seems almost aggressively cheerful today. Aggressively cheerful. Wonderful combination. Rin wanders out into the hallway, looking her usual self. Well then, are we ready to go? I'm ready. Rin nods and says a single word. Basket. Beg pardon. The basket. In Amy's room. You should carry it. Amy claps a hand to her mouth, embarrassed. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot all about it. Nice save, Rin. Wow, this was fast. Amy darts into her room and emerges with what looks like a very well-stocked picnic basket. As she hands it over to me, I note that it feels heavy enough to be one too. Good lord, how much food did she pack? More to the point, where did she get the money for all of this? So are we set to head out? Yep. Rin gives another nod, and we head out of the dormitory. I'm learning this word dormitory. I start being able to pronounce it, you know. I can't help but frown when I notice how grey the sky has gotten in the 10 minutes I was inside. Yeah, it's looking really grey. Still, Amy does not seem concerned by such pretty concerns. Pity concerns as the color of the sky. She's positively skipping as we walk. Which reminds me, where are we going? This brings Amy up short and she shoots me an embarrassed look. You know, I hadn't really thought of that. Wow. By the way, where are they meeting? You know, the roof. There's no platform. Well, if they are meeting on that roof, it's really dangerous. Never thought about this. Ah well. I'm not that guy, you know. So, who cares? You know, I hadn't really thought of that. What do you think, Hisao? Well, there is the spot where we ate during the festival, but it might be nice to leave the campus for a while. However, I'm not sure if there's any good places to do that in town. Just as I'm about to open my mouth, Rin unexpectedly interjects with a suggestion. There's a park in town near the art shop. Great idea, Rin! I totally forgot all about this place. Crisis averted. Do you know how to get there, Rin? Rin shrugs. It's pretty likely. Good enough for me. I would prefer knowing for sure, but what the hell. Late on, Rin. 3 of us quickly make our way off campus and take the road down into town. Down into town. This basket is a bit heavy. I hope that the park is close by. Well, it looks like there are... really? I swear, this isn't Japan. This looks like the Black Forest or something, but not like Japan. Or maybe there are places that look like the Black Forest in Japan. I don't know. Oh well, this doesn't look like the Black Forest. Okay. We pass the art supply store, Rin slowing her pace slightly as we go by. Amy notices Rin's change of pace and stops. You wanna go in, Rin? Rin shrugs. Nothing I need. Are you sure? There's the slightest flutter of a smile on Rin's face, quickly replaced with a usual expression. Life is uncertain, but on this at least I am pretty sure. Nice of you to offer. But it's not like I'm the one carrying the basket. But I'll bet Hisao wouldn't have minded anyway, right? Oh, of course not. This is hardly a heavy load. I flex for emphasis. Amy stifles a snort of laughter by pointing to the park at which we've suddenly arrived. Oh, I remember this place. I ran into you here that one time, didn't I, Rin? Rin's eyebrow raises slightly. Maybe. I'm unwilling to say for certain one way or the other. Memory is a tricky thing, you know. Well, we made it one piece after all. The sun's still nowhere to be seen, but neither Amy nor Rin seem to mind. At least the food is good. Oh, nice picture. Even though I really have to say, I start to think that these pictures and the usual pictures are drawn by different people. I mean, they are still good and all, but sometimes they are looking so differently. But I like them anyway. We find a spot to sit on the grass, and I set the basket down gratefully. There's a surprising amount of food prepared. Maybe we were supposed to be joined by some of Amy's teammates or something. Well, I don't see that much. This basket is really small. I see an apple, chips, something to drink, a sandwich, grapes, and there is something in the back of the basket. I don't really know what it is, but that isn't that much. Really, even for 3 people, it's not like I'm someone who eats not much, but this isn't really that much, I think. I'm starving. Dig in. She attacks the food as if she's had nothing to eat for years. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, well, everyone knew it. Probably. But the picture's cute. I'm just reaching for the food myself when I feel the first drop of rain land on the back of my hand. Uh-oh. Look like the weather's not going to cooperate with us after all. Amy glares at the sky as if that alone will hold back the rain. My god, she looks really pissed, like really, really pissed. I very nearly believe she can do it. It's one heck of a glare here, really. It had better cooperate. You hear me, Sky? You stop that raining right this instant. The sky doesn't seem inclined to listen to her, despite the commanding tone she's taken with it. Instead, the rain seems to increase. Rin wrinkles her nose in distaste at this turn of events. Regrettable. It is. What do you mean? Rin shrugs. I could paint this if I weren't out here. Shame to miss it all. She doesn't seem angry or annoyed about it, just a little disappointed. Amy laughs in response to Rin's comment. Yeah, that's how you take life. Guess we should have stopped in the art supply store after all, huh? The rain increases a little more, offended that we haven't fled yet. Despite the warm temperatures we've been enjoying, the rain is rather cold. I wish I'd brought my umbrella. Hey, we should probably head inside to keep dry. We are already pretty wet, Hisao. Yeah, but we can dry off this way, and maybe wait out the storm. You don't want to catch a cold or anything, do you? Amy considers this for a moment. I can tell that part of her wants to stay out in the rain just despite the weather. Unfortunately for her, the weather hardly cares about what we do. I suppose you're right. Where could we go? I don't have an answer for her. The area is still pretty new to me. Though I guess I'm slowly getting used to the school itself. The surrounding town remains a mystery. All I know is the art supply store, and that's only because we've just passed it. Fortunately, Amy soon snaps her fingers in triumph. That's it! There's a tea shop nearby. We could have some tea and dry out, no problem. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Great, you know where it is? Amy nods, looking fairly confident. Sure do, I think. But it'll be an adventure either way, right? Adventure, huh? Well, I suppose we could use a little adventure. I think as long as we get out of the rain, I'll be happy. Then you should probably start. Oh, you were sitting on the ground until now. The picnic basket is a little lower now at least. Little lighter now at least. Lead on. Rin and I follow Amy as she weaves through the streets with something approaching confidence. Now left here. There! The Shanghai! Wow, so much cliché. Amy beams triumphantly as she points to the tea shop. It seems fairly crowded inside, a symptom of the sudden rain, I'm sure. Really? She's working in the library and in the tea shop? Or maybe she quit at the tea shop. Welcome, can I... I'm surprised to find out that our waitress is none other than Yuko. She sure looks the part in her uniform. It's hard to believe this is the same librarian from our school. Does she work 2 jobs? I guess that must be it, or it's a twin or something. Oh, it's you. Oh no. Yuko seems to know Amy. Amy grins brightly, pleased to be remembered. Hey, Yuko. Hi, Yuko. I didn't know you worked here too. Do I know you? A twin with the exact same name? You seem awfully familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen you in here. We met at your other job, the Yamako Library, remember? Her eyes widen in memory. Yeah, that's it. Nice to see you again. Alright, so... you never went to the library again? Never? Never? Oh man. You were so much into reading. Then you started running. I mean, sports is good and all, but think of your brain. Oh man. Anyway. Oh no, this is bad. I should have remembered a customer's face. I'm sorry, I'm terribly sorry. Yuko goes from realization to panic in a split second, performing a series of high-speed bows. I narrowly avoid getting headbutted in the process. Whoa, hey, calm down. Listen, I wasn't a customer when we first met. In fact, I hadn't ever been to the Shanghai, so it's alright. Not the best display of logic, but it seems to relax her a little. Do you really think so? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Positive. Isn't that right, girls? Amy has been watching this little drama unfold with considerable amusement. Yep, it sure is. Well, okay. So, Yuko, got room to seat us? Yuko nods and leads us to a corner booth, providing us with some small towels before taking our order. I really can't read today. Difficult. What will you have? Cake and some tea too, I guess. Yeah, we are in a tea cafe, you know, in a tea shop. There you go. What kind of cake? Surprise me. Who says that? Yeah, Yuko looks uncomfortable at the thought of I really can't read today. Of surprising anyone, but she gives a nod and turns to Rin. Yeah, you know, usually I'm misreading and stuff, but this time it's really awkward. And for you? I'll take a straw. My feet are all wet. Sorry. Maybe, you know, they don't give you straws. The drinking kind of straw. One, please. Oh, what? Yeah, of course she has no arms. I'm an idiot. Okay, my bad. Yuko's obviously uncertain of what to think about this. She fiddles with her pen and stationery for a moment, looking like she's about to cry before turning in my direction. And you, sir? Just tea, I think. Amy would probably yell at me if I ordered cake, while she eats it herself. Ah, come on, Hisao. Don't let me be the only one with food. I feel like a pig, woman. Just trying to eat healthy. Your orders, after all. Well, today is a day off. You can be healthy tomorrow. I hate stuff like that. Well then, I suppose I will have some cake after all. Yuko seems slightly irritated that I'm changing my mind. What kind? I glance at Amy and grin. Ah, come on, you're making fun of her. I hate people who do this. If you know she's shy and stuff, why do you have to make her feel uncomfortable? I hope you give her, like 2,000 yen more than than you actually bought stuff for, Yuko sighs and nods. Very well. The order will be out soon. Bring them the most expensive stuff. Surprise me. I'm angry with you people now. You better make up for that. You better make up. Despite the crowd, our order does indeed arrive quickly. Thanks, Yuko. Yuko nods in appreciation. This is a different guy than usual, isn't it? What? Different guy? Amy must notice my confusion because she seems a little embarrassed. What? Oh yeah, I guess he is. This is my friend Hisao. We've met. Huh. Small world. Well, let me know if you need anything. Whoa, ho, ho, who is the other guy? With that, Yuko takes off like a shot to wait on some other tables, leaving me to ponder her comment. Different guy, huh? I guess it makes sense, right? Amy's pretty popular. So I've been told. It's probably that kid from the track team. Oh, so the guy who talked to her is automatically the guy who goes with her to the tea shop. Okay, that's not really logic. This is stupid. I can't just ask Amy. So who's this other guy, huh? You got a secret lover or something? Amy laughs again. Only I get the feeling it's from nervousness as much as anything else. It's just the track team captain. He likes coming down here after practice sometimes. So if we have anything to discuss, I tag along. Sounds mighty suspicious to me. Oh, I see. I could let the matter drop, but I can't resist at least getting another dig in. So it is a secret lover. I knew it. Rin watches our play, seeming mildly amused before muttering something that I don't quite catch. Hey, anyway. What? Huh? Rin jerks back from wherever her mind wandered off to. Huh? What did you just say? Huh? No, before that. No idea. Oh well, okay. I let the matter drop, but I can't help notice that Amy seems relieved that Rin interrupted the conversation. Maybe I went a little too far, yeah, maybe you did. Or maybe this was the right thing to say, I don't know. But I wouldn't have said it, let's put it like this. Conversation dies down for a moment as Amy and I busy ourselves with cake. Mine is strawberry and surprisingly good. Amy seems to think so too, as she suddenly reaches over with a fork and steals a bit. Thief. Pirate, there's a difference. Oh, well, not a big difference. We are not on water. Well, no, but there's a lot of water outside, so it still works, right? Joke of the year. Besides, you can have some of mine. I think it's cranberry or something. Should have asked for the strawberry. I like strawberries. You know, I should start to learn English, to learn reading. Would really help with this Let's Play stuff, you know. Alright, let's try this again. Feel free to help yourself to mine if you really must. For some reason I feel compelled to add. seeing as how you've already done it once and all. Amy sticks her tongue out at me, but that doesn't stop her from appropriating my cake. I try some of hers as well. It's raspberry, and pretty good. The rains let up. It would appear that Rin is correct. Good timing too. I finished my food, and it looks like Amy has as well. Well, we'd better pay and get a move on before it starts raining again. It takes a few minutes to get Yuko's attention, but we pay and get out pretty quickly. Yeah, and I hope you gave her a lot of money. Like a lot of money. So do you want to return to the park? My jaw nearly drops. Are you kidding? It's probably going to rain again. In fact, I think I just felt some raindrops. You may be right. Well, okay. I'll let you off the hook this time, but you owe me a picnic now. Got it? I don't know if she's addressing me, Rin, or the both of us. Fine, fine. Now hurry up. I wanted to get some legs in at the track, and it would be nice to do it without the rain. So you eat cake before you race? That makes no sense at all. I thought this was your day off. Well... Amy suddenly seems reluctant to explain herself. I need the practice, and I need to burn off that cake anyway. Why do I get the feeling that she's leaving something out? Are you sure? It wasn't that much cake, so is it something about the team captain of the track team? By the way, why are we the only ones who are running on the daily basis and stuff, but there is another... You know, I know, she runs also in the afternoon and stuff. And me and her, we are just, her and me, are just running in the mornings, but still I'm wondering. Ah well. Are you sure it wasn't that much cake? No, it wasn't that much cake for you. I ate most of it. She's got a point there. Still, I feel like I should at least offer to run with they let me decide so few things. So they are like 15 times important. Okay. So when I run with Amy, I will learn what is going on with Amy. If I keep quiet, maybe I can go back. No, I don't think. You know, I made like five or four of at least many parts that were literally only about Amy. I don't think we can go off the Amy train now. We can't leave the Amy train anymore. So, or maybe this is a decision for Rin. To this point, I don't think there is like 100% Rin way. I think the Rin way is a side track of the Amy way. Because, you know, I imagine it being difficult to build up a backstory for Rin and stuff. On the other hand, might be interesting too. So maybe I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong. I don't know. So... I shouldn't run that much. Or is this long ago? No, I don't think this is long ago, that I shouldn't run. It isn't long ago, is it? Alright, let me try to remember. So the nurse said, don't run for a few days. What happened after that? We hugged. I remember that. Then the letter of Iwanako came. How much time has passed since then? No, personally, the offer to run with Amy might be something like a bad end, you know? I get a heart attack and I'm like that or something. Nah, I'll keep quiet. Come to think of it, she looks like she'd rather be alone right now. I decide to keep my offer to myself. Oh, might have been wrong. Might have been wrong. Well, we see. As we approach the girls' dormitory, it starts to rain again. Amy's expression soars slightly. Oh man, stupid rain. Hey, it'll let up soon enough. You can go running then, right? Amy snorts, seemingly amused. Like I'm not going to run in the rain? Well, you shouldn't. You could catch a cold. Amy waves her hand airily. Ridiculous, I don't get colds. My immune system is far too strong for something like that. I can't help but laugh. Well, I see you tomorrow then, okay? Yeah! Thanks for coming. Oh, and for carrying the picnic basket. I'll bring it for lunch tomorrow. We can have our picnic on the roof. Sounds good to me. See you then. Oh, I have the feeling that something horrible happens now. Amy grabs the basket from me and shoots through the door. Rin gives me a snort of half nod and ambles inside as well. Damn, it's wet out here. I need to get back to my room and into some dry clothes. I'm soon in front of my door, but I'm intercepted by the sudden appearance of Kenji, who appears to be carrying a stack of books. Now what's happening this time? Hey man, give me a hand, would you? Huh? I was wondering about Kenji's music. The books are unceremoniously dumped into my arms as Kenji fumbles with his room key. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. If you weren't around, I'd have to keep my door unlocked, and that's just begging for trouble. The perfect opportunity to set up an ambush, or maybe just plant a bomb if they don't want to get their hands too dirty. Probably don't. Afraid they break a nail or something if they have to stab me. Woman. My mind thinks about digesting the verbal torrent that's just been unleashed, but elects to remain comfortably in the dark. Anyway, where have you been, man? I could have used some help carrying these back from the library. I knocked on your door, but you weren't there. Oh, sorry. Not really. You appear to think I'm some kind of pack mule. I was out with Amy and Rin. Why are you telling him? You know, you say like, I don't want to talk to him, but on the other hand, you always make him talk to you. Kenji staggers back in shock. It looks like I just shot his dog, if he had a dog. Limpless ladies again. What did you do this time? Well, we wound up at the Shanghai. I'm prevented from continuing by the sudden exclamation of despair. The Shanghai? Why the Shanghai? No, man! You can't just go to the damn Shanghai! It's the most dangerous place in the city. A veritable stronghold of the best agents. I know, I've met them. They'll stop at nothing to lull you into a false sense of security and then BAM! He hits this door for emphasis. Wallet's gone. Bus pass? Gone. Identity? Fucking gone, man! Oh, so they've stolen something from you. Promise me you won't go there again. He seems so vehemently opposed to the idea of the Shanghai that I'm willing to lie a little in order to get to my room. Sure, I won't go there again. Or at least I won't ever tell you I've gone there again. A good idea. This seems to mollify my bespectacled companion. Good. Sorry to come on so strong, but I know the danger there too well to let you just wander into the lion's den again. You got out there alive once, but twice pushing it. Yeah, well, I need to get changed and, homework, so I'll see you later. Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I suddenly remember that I'm still holding his books. You'd better take these. I catch a glimpse of one of the titles, something about cryptography. What a weirdo. Isn't he, like, blind and stuff? Or is he only partially blind and nearly blind, but I don't think he can read? Well, anyway. Kenji grabs his precious cargo from me and disappears through his doorway. I open my own door and walk in, grateful to get out of my soaking wet clothes. The rain outside picks up, and I find myself hoping that Emi's not out running in this weather. She seemed so adamant about doing the run alone, I can't help but wonder if her legs still bothering her. I try to remember whether or not I've seen her limping at all today, but I can't. Guess I was too caught up in enjoying the day, even if it did rain on us. And as I think back over the events of today, I keep finding myself focusing on my running partner. Her complete refusal to allow the rain to spoil her plans was incredibly cute. There was something else there too. Sort of an unflappable attitude when it comes to enjoying the day as it comes. I really like that quality. Maybe I need to do a little of that myself. Well, that's probably true. So I wonder what happened. Maybe we should have run with her. Or maybe this was the right idea. Maybe we would have a fight. If I wanted to run with her and she says, no way, or something like that. The sound of my alarm brings me out of a dream involving pirates and some other stuff I can't really remember. I'm a little bleary-eyed and it feels like it takes me longer than usual to get dressed and down to the track. A glaze at my watch reveals that I was right, and I am in fact running a little late. The thing is, Amy isn't there. I knew it. This was wrong. It shows wrong. There is no Amy. That's odd. She should be here. She definitely should be here. I mean, I was late. I guess I wasn't the only one who had trouble getting up this morning. The thought crosses my mind that it never quite stopped raining yesterday. Did she go running anyway? I should have offered to run with her, probably. Then I could have talked her out of the idea, or at least known that she was okay. What if she got struck by lightning or something? I'd never forgive myself. Okay, that's probably a little stupid, probably. Amy's a resourceful girl. I doubt even she'd stay out in a thunderstorm. I doubt even she would stay out in a thunderstorm. Or did. You know, she would or she did, I don't know. I trust her judgment on that matter, at least. Alright, that tells truth, probably. Even so, I can't help wanting to know where she is. Well, nothing for it. I'd better stretch and run and hope that Amy shows up with a grin and an excuse. On my cool-down lap, I am forced to admit that Amy isn't showing up. Furthermore, I have no idea where she is. Anxiously ignores at me, while at the same time I wonder just why I'm so worried over her. The run helped to take my mind off it for a little while, but now that I'm finished I'm back to worrying. It was weird not having her here. Downright unnerving. It suddenly dawns on me that I've been running to hang out with Amy as much as I've been running to stay healthy. Probably more to be with Amy now that I think of it. Maybe it was the right decision. Maybe now he realizes that he is in love with her or something. It's one of those things that are completely obvious, yet somehow I never realized it. She really is someone I enjoy being with. As tribulations go, it's hardly world-shaking. All the same, I find myself feeling slightly shocked. When did this happen? Well, no time to think about this. Though I want to ponder this new development, I have a greater desire to find out what's happened to Amy. I'll ask the nurse when I stop in to see him. Well, you seem to be in good shape, Hisao. That's good to hear. I replace my shirt and stand to leave as usual. Except instead of leaving, I ask a question. Hey, where's Amy? She didn't show up this morning. Is she okay? While I try valiantly to conceal the anxiety in my voice, the nurse's expression suggests that I failed miserably. You mean she didn't tell you? She's sick and bad. What? Sick? The nurse shrugs. Yeah, she came to my office early this morning with a fever. To be honest, I'm surprised she made it here. She was burning up when she arrived. I believe she had planned to let you know, but she asked me to tell you. Oh, shoot! The nurse gives me a sheepish smile that seems at least partially sincere. Sincere, I think it is in English. I told her I'd stop by the track to let you know in case you forgot to. Sorry about that. But we don't need to tell Amy I forgot, right? I return the nurse's smile with a devious one of my own. No, of course not. This is fine blackmail material. I'll save it for whenever I need a favor from you. The nurse laughs. Well, I guess I deserve that. But you know I've got tons of blackmail on you that you're not even aware of. So don't push your luck, okay? My expression earns another laugh from the nurse. I'm just kidding, Hisao. But seriously, don't tell Amy, I forgot, okay? Your secret is safe with me. Oh good, now go on, get out of here. Wait, I've got one more question. Shoot. Is she going to be okay? Oh yeah, definitely. The fever was high, but it was already starting to go down by the time she came by my office. What kind of illness is that? What kind of illness is that? I'll probably check up on her again at the lunch, to be sure, but I expect she'll be up and about by the evening no matter what I tell her. Maybe I should visit her after class. No, you go. Nobody cares that you come too late. You know, I don't understand this guy. Now he just realized, oh my god, what am I feeling? Amy is someone special to me. I'm running just for her. Oh my god, is this love? Maybe I'll check after class. Oh man. It takes me a second to realize I've spoken aloud. The nurse raises an eyebrow and gives me a searching glance for a moment. Huh. Well, it might not be a bad idea. You could let me know if she'd taken a turn for the worse, I guess. But no funny business, you got it? I know what meds you're on, after all. I think that's a threat against my life, but I'm not sure. Okay, this was a good one. Either way, I assure the nurse that my intentions are chaste and exit the office. Interesting that the nurse sees me as some sort of potential suitor to Amy. Probably everyone does, but okay. Even more interesting is how pleased that makes me feel. I need a shower. Oh man. The lunch bell rings and I find myself disinclined to make my way up to the roof. After all, I'm betting Rin knows where Amy is, and if that's the case, then I doubt she'd bother going up there. More to the point, I doubt we'd have any sort of skin-telling conversation if she did. Chances are she'd prefer to be alone up there anyway, so I don't accidentally ruin her train of thought or something. Unfortunately, I don't really feel like heading to the cafeteria either. Guess I'll go to the library instead. I need a new book to read anyway, having finished my other one yesterday before bed. Maybe I can find more by the same author. I love libraries. Oh my god! Oh my god! Did I make him believe in books again with this decision? If so, I'm totally fine with it. They smell like dust and paper and ink. All these stories and facts and opinion crowded together in one place makes the air come alive with potential. Yes, Hisao, yes! I'm not sure how to navigate Yamako's library yet, having mostly stuck to books I brought with me, so I search for the librarian to ask for help. I suppose she's not around. Can't believe it. Yuko, looking rather distracted, suddenly emerges from one of the aisles. Excuse me. Oh, can I help you? Actually, I was looking for a book. So am I! Advanced Copy Cryptography. Oh, I know who lent this book from the library. We just got it in and now it's gone missing. Oh, so he stole it. I really wanted to read that one. Cryptography? Yeah, that is... This guy I knew, not sure how to describe it. Skip to the end. He got me interested in cryptography only now the book's gone, and I think it's been stolen. Sounds pretty terrible. Yeah, especially because now I have to search the whole library for it. Even though it's probably not even here. You seem busy. A little. She dashes off down another aisle. I can't decide. And I resign myself to finding my own damn book. Plenty of choices. I know Kenji has it. Oh, come on, how did I get lost? These aren't even printed books. They are all in Braille. I guess that makes sense in a school like this, but honestly, it's a little annoying. Lily! Lily! I missed you so much. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! I think I made the right decision. Yes. Oh, I'm feeling so relieved. I'm feeling so relieved. I'm sorry, is someone there? A lilting voice drifts out from behind one of the cubicles set up for research. What? A lilting voice drifts out from behind one of the cubicles set up for research. As I approach, I see that Lily's been reading a book, while I've been stomping about the aisle. Oh no, I should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make so much noise. My, is that you, Hisao? I've not heard from you in quite some time. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten all about me. Sorry. No, I could never forget you. Oh my god, I started becoming creepy. Lily laughs in that refined manner of hers and shakes her head. I'm only teasing you, Hisao. From what I hear, you've been busy. Morning runs with Emi Ibarazaki and lunch on the rooftop, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Guess words get around pretty quickly. That, and I can't coax poor Hanako on the roof anymore. What? Sorry, I have to go back. Can't coax poor Hanako on the roof. Oh, okay. You three are always up there, claiming the spots for yourself. She chides me gently, though it's pretty clear she's just teasing me again. Still, I feel an odd need to apologize. Sorry, we could eat lunch somewhere else if it's a real problem. Oh no, I wouldn't worry about it. Hanako and I have other things to do at lunch too, such as read in the library, as you can see. Oh, Hanako's here too. I didn't see her. Lily smiles, a bit enigmatically, so like a riddle. Oh, she's around somewhere. But I'm surprised, Hisao. You are here instead of up there. What brings you to the library? No, she just tells me anything. I don't think this will go the way I want it. Well, Amy is ill, so there's no lunch on the rooftop to keep me occupied. Lily raises an eyebrow at my statement before giving another chuckle. My, poor Rin must feel left out. It's not like that. Ah, but I'm sure it isn't. Amy tends to be the life of whatever group she is in. It's a shame to hear she's fallen ill. Will she be okay? Somehow I'm getting the feeling that Lily's just inquiring out of politeness, but I respond anyway. The nurse thinks so. I'm going to swing by and see how she's doing after school myself. Another raised eyebrow. My, what a noble gentleman you are, Hisao. It's nothing really, just checking up on my friend after all. Yeah, you know, all your other friends you totally forgot over Amy, but okay. Ah, so it's just friends, is it? How disappointing. I blush, glad that Lily can't see it. But somehow she knows that I've been flustered by her comment anyway, and laughs. I'm sorry, Hisao, I'm teasing you again. Please do tell Amy that I hope she feels better, won't you? A glance at my watch reveals that I'm very nearly out of time to find my book. Of course! Hey, I've got to find a book before lunch is over, so I'd better get moving. See you later! That was probably not the best phrase to use. Lily, however, takes my gaffe in stride. Until we meet again, Hisao. Probably never. I never do find the book I was looking for, but I walk out with something else instead. My stomach growls slightly, letting me know that I should have had something for lunch. Oh well. I grab something before I visit Amy later. It seems as if time has decided to slow down for the express purpose of annoying the hell out of me. Class feels like it drags on for ages. I suspect that my being consumed with worry probably has something to do with it. Placidly the bell rings and I dash out of class, drawing a few raised eyebrows, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, he's so much in love with Amy right now, there's nothing that can get between them, so I guess we have to roll with that. I've spent the majority of the day fretting as unobtrusively as I could. Even though the nurse thinks that Amy is perfectly okay, I want to see for myself. It doesn't take long to get to the girls' dormitory and my way to Amy's room. Standing outside her door, I suddenly pause. What if she's resting? I'd hate to wake her up, especially if she's still feeling ill. Then again, if she sleeps all day, then it could throw off her sleeping schedule. Rest is important if you are ill, isn't it? Can't decide what to do, so I settle for standing outside the door, looking like an idiot. Then I hear Amy's voice from behind the door. Thanks for your concern, but I really am okay. Is she talking to me? I'll see you at practice tomorrow. Oh. Oh my god, rival in love. Still, clearly she's not asleep, so I can knock without worry. So, thank you everybody for watching. We'll stop here because, I hate cliffhangers. So why this clenched feeling in my gut? I wasn't nervous about dropping by the other day, so why today? Granted, I still haven't really had time to figure out this newfound interest in Amy's well-being. I don't have a lot of experience in the matter, of course. Certainly, this seems to go beyond feelings of mere friendship. But could I take the step? Could I even bring myself to risk what I have right now? I mean, it's enough to be friends with her, isn't it? Either way, should I just open the door and see how she's doing? That's why I came here, right? But if she's not dressed yet... The image that flashes through my mind causes my heart to skip a beat, literally. I should probably not ever think those thoughts again, not if I want to avoid a heart attack. I suddenly realize I'm still standing in the hallway looking like an idiot. Amy still seems to be in the middle of a conversation, but I knock anyway. Hopefully she won't mind the interruption. You worried too much. Come in, the door's unlocked. So it is. I open the door and step in, which is about where my thought process comes to a grinding halt. Amy's sitting up in bed, her hair tousled from a day spent asleep. I think this is the first time I've seen her without those familiar beads in her hair, but she still wears the gym stuff, okay. Her gym shirt and bloomers, obviously hastily pulled on her before I came in, were creased and folded from less than proper storage. Her legs lay bare on the sheets. I've never seen Amy without prosthetics before. Yet here she is, slender legs terminating in stumps just below her knees. But as the sight is, I find myself more captivated by everything north of the waist. It seems that Amy had finished her conversation with whoever was on the phone with her and is now watching my reaction closely out of her one open eye as she wipes sleep from the other. Her expression, far from being embarrassed, is rather one of a surprisingly wide yawn, one perhaps appropriate from such a small mouth. A grin that for a brief moment seems almost flirtatious tugs at the corner of her mouth as she takes the sight of me in. I can do nothing but remain in a state fluctuating between fear, confusion, and not a little bit of lust. What? Okay. I didn't even want to know that, but okay. Amy hastily sweeps her hair out of her eyes, fixing it back into the place before addressing me. You seem... now she has her pigtails back, okay. You seem a bit caught off guard, Hisao. A wave of laughter erupts from her, and I find myself grinning and rubbing the back of my head ruefully. Sorry, I've just never seen someone so disheveled look so attractive. Never seen you without your legs on. Never seen you look so... sorry. Amy giggles again and moves to sit up a little straighter. I'm caught up in the movements of her shirt, very nearly losing myself. I was wondering what your reaction would be. Nurse called and told me you were going to drop by, you see. And I know you haven't seen me, well, you know. Without legs. I'm not naked. I respond in a tone of casual surprise. Oh, you don't have them on. I didn't notice. This is almost the truth. I very nearly didn't. I'm not trying to be suave or anything. Mind you, somehow I think Amy would get offended by that. Instead, she sticks her tongue out at me and chucks a pillow at my head. Ass! I deftly catch the pillow and take careful aim before throwing. Amy laughs and rolls on the side, dodging my shot, the shifting of her shirt distracting me enough so that the next thrown pillow hits me right between the eyes. Ugh. I retaliate, of course, and once I've retaliated twice, well, the war was bound to break out sooner or later. And really, when Amy appears to have far better aim than me, well, It was just a matter of time before I'd have to resort to a suicidal charge. Gotcha! Nee, gotcha! Yeep! Bam, smack, biff! And once the charge was accomplished, well, of course I'd have to wrestle the pillows away from her. And with that kind of struggle, of course, we wind up in this sort of position. Alright. Now starts the dirty stuff. And so I find myself staring down at her from my position atop her. She's grinning, eyes sparkling with amusement, maybe a little sweaty now from our tussle. She's an athlete, she isn't probably sweaty from that. Her chest is heaving up and down, sucking in air. A small bit of my brain that is not currently enraptured by the sight and the smell of her observes that she must still be ill, because her stamina's not what it should be. Ah, okay, yeah, maybe she's sweating, you're right. We stay that way for a while. I'm not sure how long, because everything seems to go fuzzy. Everything that isn't her, anyway. Her eyes meet mine, and deep inside them I almost catch a glimpse of fear? Longing? Okay. I'm not sure what longing means, but I expect something. Hope? Amy? The cough suddenly convulses her, and I'm almost stumbling in my haste to get off to apologize for everything. Sorry, I shouldn't have. It's fine, it's fine. She gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. So, what brings you here? She's still breathing hard, and that causes her voice to shake slightly. Well, before I was rudely assaulted by pillows, I came to see how you were doing. This earns me another shove, and I very nearly fall off her bed. Amy's eyes sparkle again, and I wonder how I never noticed how attractive they are before. Consumed with worry, were you? Her tone is mocking, haughty, teasing. She throws her arm across her forehead dramatically, grin still apparent from underneath. Couldn't bear the thought of me laying deathly ill. As we both recover from our brief wrestling match, Amy appears to fall back on teasing me. Well, I wouldn't say consumed with worry, but after you didn't show up this morning like a total wuss. Amy pouts, crossing her arms petulantly and sticking her lower lip out. It's not my fault. The nurse wouldn't allow it. Sure he wouldn't. I completely believe you. Amy sticks her tongue out again. You're such a jerk, Hisao. So how was your day then, huh? Did you enjoy slacking off? Not really. The phone woke me up pretty early on. Phone? Yeah, the captain of the team called me to make sure I was doing okay. Also to let me know it was okay to skip practice. Good. At least she wasn't alone all day. Someone checked up on her. Though I can't help but think that it should have been me. Yeah, I told you go in the morning, but you met Lily, so it's okay. He really keeps an eye on you, huh? Amy shrugs. It's his job. Part of being the captain means you know where your team members are when they are not in school. Still, I guess it was nice of him to call, huh? Yep, sure was. Amy yawns and shimmies down into a more comfortable position. So how was your day? Kind of uneventful, you know. I went ahead and ran by myself, and talked with the nurse about how you were doing. I meander through the day's events, none of which are particularly engrossing. That's when I'm distracted by an arm finding its way across my waist. It seems that Amy fell asleep while I was talking, so I draw her blanket to cover us. To cover us? Oh my god, what are you doing? Huh. She's rolled over onto her side, and now one leg is thrown over my legs, effectively trapping me. Ah, okay. Hey. It seems a shame to wake her, but I have things to do. I gently shake her, but in response she only tightens her arm's grips on me and sighs a little. Her resistance to this position crumbles rather quickly. The feeling of her body breathing steadily is both calming and incredibly stimulating at the same time. Stimulating? My breathing cannot decide if it wants to relax or speed up. Relaxation wins, and I find myself putting an arm around Amy. I think I'm in love. The words slip out and hang in the air unnoticed. At least I hope they've gone unnoticed. Amy whimpers weakly through her dream, and her grip suddenly tightens again. For the first time since I've known her, I see tears running down Amy's face. It feels like my heart is about to break. I instinctively tighten my own grip and stroke her hair in what I hope is a soothing manner. Words of comfort, meaningless in this situation, spring to my mind. Maybe I should wake her. Are you supposed to wake people having nightmares? I can't for the life of me remember. The decision is taken from me as Amy suddenly jerks awake with a cry. Oh my, Dad! This is more than I think I want to hear without her knowing. I quickly sit upright and gently shake her shoulder to stir her. Hey, you okay? What a silly question. Oh my god, this was so touching. Like, this was really touching. What a silly question. What? Hisao? She shakes her head as if to clear it and quickly wipes her eyes. You had a nightmare, I think. Amy shudders again and glances up at me, a little cautiously, as if unsure whether or not she's actually up. Yeah, I guess so. You want to talk about it? Huh? A speedy internal debate seems to be going on in her head, which resolves itself with a shrug. Nah, I don't really remember much of it. I'm pretty sure she's lying to me, but somehow I don't think I should press the issue. Amy shudders again and turns towards me, looking a little sheepish. Sorry for falling asleep on you like that. I keep my voice as soothing as I can. Hey, don't worry about it. You've been ill. Yeah, I guess that cold medicine just made me a little drowsy. I guess so. Amy does not strike me as the sort of person who'd fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Rin maybe, but Amy's far too energetic. Amy gives half a smile at my response, and then just like that she's back to her old self. Well, prepare yourself for tomorrow morning, Hisao. You'll have to go twice as hard to make up for today. But I went running this morning. No excuse. Oh fine, I'll be ready for you. Amy nods satisfied. Good. I take this as my cue to exit. Well, I'd better get going, especially if I want to get enough sleep for tomorrow. I hop off the bed and head for the door. Hey, Hisao. Huh? I pivot neatly on my heel and face Amy. She opens her mouth to say something, and then, in another first, I see her falter slightly. She closes her mouth and opens it again. Thanks. For dropping by, I mean. You're kind of the first visitor I've ever had who wasn't Rin. That's surprising. I would figure that Amy would have people dropping by all the time. She's certainly popular enough, or so I thought. Always talking to people in the hallways. Amy hesitates again. Thanks for staying around after well... A look of pain flits across her face. You know, it helped. She brightens back up and waves cheerily at me. See you tomorrow. Yeah, see you later. I'm just about to exit the door when something makes me turn around again. Hey, Amy. Anytime you need to talk, let me know, okay? Amy seems taken aback by this offer. Her grin gets even wider. Sure thing, Hisao. See you in the morning. Alright. I exit Amy's room with my head in a whirl. Should I have even left? Was she really okay? I want to turn around and march back down the hallway, open the door and tell her. Tell her I love her. Tell her I think she's beautiful. Tell her that I'll be there when she needs me. I want to stay with her, to hold her close as she falls back to sleep. How many nights has she woken up like that? Only to find that there's nobody there. I want to be that person she can be with when that happens. It's a silly thought, I know. We don't know each other that well, do we? The whole idea, while exhilarating, also makes me feel worry. Worry, perhaps, that I'd overstep my bounds. And now to add to my troubles, it seems as if Amy herself already has an interest in someone else. This track captain of hers who seems so interested in her well-being. True, I've only seen the two of them together a few times, but it doesn't change the fact that they seem better suited to one another. There's really nothing to be done about that. I need to take my mind off this whole situation. No, people don't have to be the same to be together, It's okay. I've got homework to do. Maybe that will distract me. Alright, my god, like an hour. This was really a long part. I mean, I made the longer part, but I couldn't stop, Okay. I think there's nothing much to say to this part. So, thanks so much for watching. If you want to know what will happen next, come back and, well, see you then. Bye bye.